Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and this is Cat and Moon Budgets. Today we're going to kind of go over my budget the last week, and I will show you what I meant in my last video about like the walk of shame with me. So let's dive right in. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, that should be enough. I have to have it crooked because of my camera issues. So I got paid on the 18th, so I did transfer some money over for car maintenance because I got an oil change. I'm trying to build that back up. I had money for my clipboard job still, and then I got a bonus from starting with my job. So I put $250 of that into the emergency fund to build it back up, and that was an electronic transfer. And then I had the Microsoft bundle come out because I just pay for it monthly because at the time I didn't have the money for the yearly package or whatever it was that they do. I bought Game Pass for $17.92. My kids were asking for more games, and this seemed like the better option because they have a lot of free games. So we can get access to hundreds of games for $18. And that's for the Xbox. So that just seemed like a really smart idea. Burger King, I did a double this day, so I got Burger King on the way to my job, and that was $14.97. Casey's, so I bought coffee K-Pods and stuff for work because they have the Keurig machine, and I got I'm gonna get hot chocolate and apple cider now that it's getting cold out again, but I found pumpkin spice Starbucks coffee, and I can have coffee once in a while, just not a lot, so I bought like a thing of pods, but I didn't have a cup because my work doesn't have cups anymore. They switched from styrofoam to like the actual hard plastic mugs. So I got a coffee cup at Casey's that day because I really wanted to have coffee later, and I ended up not having coffee. But at least now I have a cup. Jimmy John's. So I didn't have dinner either because I ate it as a snack or something. I don't remember. So that was a really expensive day. Walmart $27.93. That was like a mix of things. I have to look at the receipt again to see exactly what category it was for. Canteen is the vending machine. That was $1.35. That I categorized as drinks. You can tell in the tone of my voice how unsettling this is. I don't like putting this out there, but that's what I did for this channel. Casey's, I got a thing of donuts and a fountain drink because strawberry Kochi Mountain Dew is my weakness. So that was $5.92. Walmart $33.70. That was stuff for the house for sure. There's a lot of Walmart because I had to go pack. I bought the wrong toilet paper, and the Walmart brand Strong and Soft is not soft. It is sandpaper. It's like the Walmart brand blue toilet paper. It's sandpaper. So I had to like go and buy a whole new toilet paper after that one too. So it was a hot mess. Cantina, this one was at the school because I was falling asleep in class, so I had to get something. So that was $2.10. Farm and Fleet, the boys were thirsty while we were getting our oil change done. So 2 root beers was $4.62. And they didn't have a water fountain. So then here's my oil change. I did it as car maintenance, and then I had transferred the money from the sinking fund to my account later to cover it. My Ajovi for my migraines was $3. Doorbell or T-Bell was $22.98 for eating out. I'm way over budget on this category. Quick Trip gas was $38.74. That's where I transferred the money, so I categorized it in the sinking fund used. I set aside my rent part into my bank account so I don't spend it. That was $3.65. Casey's again was $4.09. Patreon, I needed access to something for my Sims game, so I bought it for a month. Paid the Alliant bill. Jimmy John's again. This was just for just a sandwich, so it was much cheaper. That was $12. And then Quick Trip donuts. My kids wanted donuts that day, so we got donuts, and that was $7.70. And so let's count this up like real quick. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay. So in a week, $94.99. I'm gonna cry. That is so bad. And then the 25th McDonald's $6.85 and Dunkin' $6.64. This one is because I had clinical that day and I was not gonna get to eat and I hadn't eaten all day. Like I had snacked at clinical because we were waiting, but like I didn't actually get a meal and I packed food. So the food I had was going to be my dinner, but then I didn't have lunch. So I couldn't wait 3 more hours. Like I was so hungry. So I got coffee at McDonald's. So we're going to call it $14. In a week, $108. I am so embarrassed, you guys. Like, you have no idea. This is what happens when I don't plan and I don't have like this giganto lunchbox for work. Like, if I'm gonna keep doing all these doubles, I'm gonna have to like keep food in the fridge at work that's frozen and just labeled. I actually think I might do that. Like, just make something if I know I'm gonna do a double and I work the day before. Like, I'm just gonna label it with my name and put don't throw away until blank. Just label it and just keep it in the fridge at work. That's actually a good plan. I'm gonna write this down. But yeah, so you guys got to do the walk of shame with me. Like, you have no idea how red my face is and how embarrassed I am. But I wanted to go through because that's me being accountable and I get to relive everything. Because sometimes when I write it down, I'm just blindly writing it down. But then doing these videos and I explain it, it helps me be accountable. And yes, I'm airing out my dirty laundry for everybody, like strangers on the internet and then the friends that I've created in this community. But that's what helps me be accountable because, like I said, when I'm going through this, I just blindly write it down sometimes and I'm not making that brain to paper connection with every swipe of the card. So that's also why I want to go back to cash, because if I have to pull out $110 just for eating out for a week, I'm going to change my habits so freaking hard. So it's so much easier to do cash for me because I have that out of sight, out of mind issue with my ADD. And so if I don't see what's left in the envelope, I will just keep swiping and keep spending and don't really realize that, like, hey, this is what I have left. That's why I liked YNAB, is because it had that bucket system. And so that's like what cash envelopes can do for me. And that's what I'm going to go back to because it's so much easier and cheaper than YNAB. But that is all I had for you guys today, was just a week run through. And then I will be back with another video to budget out my next paycheck once I know kind of how much I'm working with. Because like I have an idea, but there's overtime on this check again. So I might just do like my basic, what my normal hours would be, and then budget it later with my extra overtime, because that's how I want to do it. I want to put my overtime towards savings, just purely savings and stuff like that to get back ahead. So I got to get off here. I got to get the boys ready. We're starting our school routine because they go back on Friday. I have a check off today for IV push medication and I'm nervous as fuck for it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. If you like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. We're at 250, and I'm so happy about that because I've been so off lately with posting videos. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.